In a historic night at Devon Park in Oklahoma City, NiJaree Canady etched her name into the record books with a dominant performance that secured Texas Tech's first-ever win in the Women's College World Series. Pitching her 19th complete game of the season, Canady delivered a 7-inning shutout against Ole Miss in Game 1 of the 2025 WCWS, leading the Red Raiders to a narrow but emphatic 1-0 victory. Canady, who transferred from Stanford during the offseason, arrived in Lubbock with the weight of a $1 million nil deal on her shoulders. And on Thursday night, she showed exactly why she's worth every dollar. From the moment she stepped into the circle, she was locked in, retiring the first 16 batters she faced and carrying a perfect game into the 6th inning. Her performance was more than just a win. It was a statement. With the victory, Texas Tech became the first program to throw a shutout in its WCWS debut since 2005, when Tennessee's Monica Abbott blanked Arizona. The Red Raiders joined elite company, doing so with poise, grit, and the sheer power of Canady's arm. The only run of the game came in the 4th inning, and it was a moment of both precision and hustle. Alana Johnson ripped a double down the left field line that just got away from Ole Miss outfielder Jaden Pone. The ball scooted into the corner, giving Lauren Allred just enough time to round the bases from first and score. It was the first hit of the night for either team, and it proved to be all Texas Tech needed. From that point on, it was the NiJaree Canady show. Even when the pressure mounted in the 6th inning, after giving up back-to-back hits to Angelina Delian and Taylor Malvin, Canady didn't flinch. She responded with a strikeout and a foul pop-up to escape the jam, preserving the 1-0 lead. That 6th inning was the only time Ole Miss had any real offensive life. Up until then, Canady had sliced through their lineup like a hot knife through butter. The Rebels, who had been the Cinderella story of the postseason after knocking out No. 13 Arizona and No. 4 Arkansas, could do little to shake the Red Raiders' ace. Texas Tech's defense also stepped up at crucial moments. Myhia Davis made a spectacular sliding catch in center field in the 6th inning, robbing Ole Miss of what could have been a game-changing hit. Moments like that are what win tight postseason games, and the Red Raiders had plenty of them. It wasn't just Canady who delivered, though she was the unquestionable star. Head coach Jerry Glasgow showed sharp instincts, winning a crucial challenge in the 4th inning that overturned an obstruction call at third base. That moment allowed Alana Johnson to remain safe and eventually led to the game's only run. It was a bold call and a savvy piece of coaching. Canady's ability to start strong and finish even stronger is what separated her on this stage. She struck out the side in both the 1st and 7th innings, making sure her team opened and closed with authority. 10 total strikeouts, 2 hits allowed, no runs, a complete game, a memory Texas Tech fans will never forget. For the Red Raiders, this win wasn't just a victory. It was a moment of transformation. A new era in the program's history. They've been building toward this for years, and now, thanks to Canady and a cast of fearless players, the future looks brighter than ever. The game may have ended 1-0, but it carried the weight of decades of hope and effort. Texas Tech had finally arrived at the WCWS, and they did so not just as participants but as contenders. The next challenge lies ahead, a clash against the winner of No. 9 UCLA and No. 16 Oregon. But if Thursday's performance is any indication, this Texas Tech squad isn't backing down from anyone. Canady's story is one of preparation meeting opportunity. When she transferred from Stanford, many wondered if she could carry the pressure of being a $1 million player. After Thursday, there's no doubt. She didn't just carry the weight, she threw it with velocity, precision, and ice-cold focus. On a night when both teams played elite defense and runs were at a premium, it was Canady's presence on the mound that made all the difference. Her energy, her discipline, and her drive were unmatched. And her teammates rose to her level. Ole Miss, for all their postseason magic, simply couldn't crack the code. They ended the night with just 2 hits and spent most of the evening chasing Canady's rise ball, changeup, and pinpoint fastballs. The Rebels tried to adjust, but Canady stayed one step ahead, outthinking, outworking, and outpitching them. Every pitch she threw told a story. Every out she recorded brought Texas Tech closer to history. And when the final out dropped into the glove of her teammate, the roar from the Red Raider dugout was deafening. This was a night of firsts. First WCWS win. First WCWS shutout. First million-dollar pitcher to deliver under the bright lights. But more than that, it was a night of belief. Texas Tech believed in NiJaree Canady. And NiJaree Canady believed in herself. In a tournament known for its drama and unforgettable moments, this performance is one that will stand the test of time. It's not just a highlight. It's a legacy in the making. The road ahead is tough. The teams only get better. The games only get tighter. But for one magical night in Oklahoma City, Texas Tech stood on top of the softball world, and it was all thanks to the brilliance of NiJaree Canady. The WCWS has a new name to remember. A name fans will talk about for years to come. NiJaree Canady. The million-dollar ace. The history maker. The face of Texas Tech softball.